Hey guys, what's up? Vero here, and I wanted to continue the Vero IRL stories from my past, or whatever. You guys seem to really like the last one that I did about the gaming thing, and you guys said you wanted to hear the next one. So this one involves a car crash, a milkshake, and a shit ton of death threats. So here we go. So the year was, actually I don't know what year it was. It was probably like 2004. I was either a senior in high school or was after I already graduated. I honestly don't remember, because if it was that summer, then I already graduated. But, so I was hanging out with my boyfriend at the time. We will call him Andrew, because I never dated my name Andrew. And Andrew and I, something that myself and a lot of my friends did where we lived was we would go to Sonic and get like a milkshake or something. I would always get the banana cream pie milkshake because it was fucking bomb diggity or something. I don't know why I said bomb diggity, but it was fucking delicious. So I would always get that, or I would get like a root, or a root. I mean, I had a Route 64, but I'd always get the cherry lime. I think it's delicious. But that was kind of like our thing that we did with our friends. You know, we would go and get a milkshake and we'd go hang out at someone's house, usually mine, and watch movies, or we would go to the beach. Kind of whatever. So this particular night, my boyfriend and I at the time we either saw a movie and we were going home, or we were at my house and we were getting milkshakes and then going back to my house to watch movies. I don't remember. But we went to Sonic, you know, we got our stuff, you know, I'm sitting here holding my milkshake, drinking it, it's great. Pretty sure I had a banana cream pie milkshakes. They were so good. I haven't had one since then either, so maybe I got traumatized. I don't know. But so we started to pull out of Sonic, and 2 seconds after we pull out, BAM! And him and I are freaking out. You know, we pull over to the side of the road. He asks if I'm okay. I ask if he's okay. You know, neither of us are injured. It just scared the bejesus out of me. Now remember how I said I was holding a milkshake? I was holding a milkshake when we got hit from behind. Guess what happened to that milkshake? Fucking covered. They used those foam cups, and when we got hit, I went like this, and I squeezed the ever-loving bejesus out of the milkshake, and it was just fucking covered on me. Now also remember, I'm originally from Florida. I lived in shorts, flip-flops, and a t-shirt. So, I was covered. My feet had milkshake all over, my legs, I was freezing, and also mad because my glorious milkshake was now all over me, but it was still kind of funny. So we pull over, and you know, there's like bystanders that like are asking if we're okay, you know, whatever. And then the guy that hit us pulls up next to us, and he's like in this blue like rundown truck or whatever, and he just starts fucking screaming, just like screaming. And my boyfriend, you know, is like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there." And the guy reaches into the car and tries to pull him out. He's like, "I'm gonna fucking kill you! I'm gonna kill you!" La 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 la. And of course we're both just like, what do we do? What do we do? Oh god, we're gonna die. He basically threatened to kill us. Which, I mean, like a car accident would be less of a charge than murder, but who am I to judge? And his girlfriend and or fiance, or whoever she was in the car with him, is screaming for us to get the F out of there because he is going to effing kill us. And I don't know why I blank out F, because I say that for it all the time. But yeah, so we're kind of sitting there as he's trying to pull him out of the car. He rolls up his window so he can't get in. He's trying to bust through the door at this point, and we're trying to figure out what the hell do we do? We stay here, we die. We leave, well, we're leaving the scene of an incident. We are leaving a crime that took place. A car accident is something that's a big deal, and you can get arrested for leaving the scene of an accident. And, you know, I'm just like, fuck it, drive. I like being alive, you know, if I end up in jail, whatever. And we drive, and then the guy jumps in his car, and he's chasing us, and he's screaming that he's gonna kill us, and his girlfriend, or whatever she was, is screaming he's gonna kill us, which makes me kind of wonder if she had secondhand experience with that. Maybe not the murder part, but kind of made me wonder if he was, like, abusive to her or something, which kind of made me feel bad for her. I wanted to, like, bring her in her car and be like, "We will save you, you can come with us." But it felt like a movie, you know, we're, like, driving down the road, and they're driving next to us, and he's, like, screaming, he's trying to run us off the road, and getting a second accident, wouldn't that be amazing? Get in one accident, and then you get in another one with the exact same car. Yeah. So I tell him to pull into our neighborhood, because the way that my hometown is shaped is it's like one major road that connects to everything, and Sonic is here, and then you pull out of Stone Lake and go straight for like a couple miles, and then you turn in, and that's where my neighborhood was. So I pull into my neighborhood, and I'm like, do not go to my house. I do not want this person to know where I live. Keep driving, and just until we lose him. So we kept driving. We eventually lost him, and we went to my house. And I think at this point I had already called my mom, because I think I had a cell phone then. And she came out, and she was like really upset. And my mom's very protective, because I'm the baby. But, you know, and she's like, do we need to call the cops? And, you know, my boyfriend's like, well, I'm gonna go to my house, and I'll call the cops with my dad and my mom there. And, you know, we're like, okay. And so he goes to leave, and this police car pulls up, and he's just like, did someone get in an accident? No, his car always looks that beat up. Which, oddly enough, he kept his car like that. It probably still looks like that. I don't know. I don't think he ever got it fixed. And I mean, it was like car, and then it was just like crushed. Like the entire back. So he couldn't use his trunk anymore. So the cop talks to us and asks us what happened. I tell him what happened, and he's like, well, you know, the accident was your fault because you pulled out in front of him, and you also left the scene of a crime, of an accident, and, you know, technically I could take you to jail, blah, 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 blah. But he's like, you know, there were witnesses to the guy threatening to kill you, so, and trying to kill you, actually, that, you know, we won't press any charges or anything. And we're like, okay. So we gave him a description of the truck and the guy and the girl. And then my boyfriend left. And you know how people will sometimes pull into a driveway to turn around? This was either that night or the next night, but the way that my bedroom was, it was at the front of the house, so I could see if someone pulled into the driveway. And like the next night, a truck pulls into the driveway, or that night, and I freak out because I think it's a guy coming to murder me. It was just somebody turning around. But they, like, pulled into the driveway, like, waited a few minutes, and then turned around. I just remember being in bed and being like, oh my god, he's gonna kill me. But yeah, so that is my story about how someone wanted to kill me. Although I think they mostly wanted to kill my boyfriend, but I kind of would have just been a bonus, I guess. I mean, if you're already going to jail for one murder, might as well kill the other person, too, that witnessed it, right? Ugh. But if you guys like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up if you want me to do more of these Vero IRL stories. So I think for the next story, if you guys want to hear, we will talk about how I fell out of a boat. But only half of me got wet, because I got skills. And they're multiplying. I don't know. But I will catch you guys later. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day and that you enjoy the story. And if there's any other videos that you would like me to record, please let me know. I'll catch you guys later. Bye. Woo!